Here from the ChrisVossShow.com. We're here at the Netgear booth and working with a gentleman here who's going to show us all the cool stuff from Netgear this year. So let's get into it.
Right. So if you want to install a wireless access point in your business or in your home and you want to have that done fast, then this is the thing to buy. Street price $89. And what it does, as soon as you hook it up, it will dial up to the cloud.
Okay.
You can manage it either in a traditional way with a web interface that's built in, which is already pretty complete.
Okay.
But the great experience is that you can discover it with a mobile app in three different ways. Either through your network, if you're already connected, it will find the access point. You can add it to your network as you manage it with a mobile app.
Oh, wow.
The mobile app is called Insight.
Okay.
And Insight is not only the mobile app, it's also the back end in the cloud.
Okay.
So we try to make it easy to manage, but we chose the name Insight because that is what we want to give, is a maximum insight in your network.
Okay.
You can manage as many devices as you want, in as many locations as you want. And if you're a service provider, you can manage different businesses with multiple devices spread over multiple locations.
Wow.
All in the same way. So it's an architecture where all these devices do what they do on the local network, but for management, they dial up to a management cloud.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And you can manage it with a mobile app or with a web portal, depending on what you like.
Nice.
Well, we chose a mobile app because not only is it a very easy interface that everyone has in their pocket anyway, it adds a remote management to a network. So you don't have to stand next to every device or log into every single interface to solve a problem, for example a VLAN issue or a QoS issue. You can now do that in a mobile app, and it doesn't matter where you are. You can be the other side of the world and manage the network just like you're standing next to it with an infrastructure that looks the same for every product, whether it's an access point, a small switch, a bigger switch, a network storage. All of that sits in the same mobile app.
Okay.
So this is something we launched with a switch in September. Now we're adding more products to it, more complexity for bigger networks. And we try to make it as simple as possible.
Cool.
So that's called Insight and the Insight Cloud.
Okay. Great for business.
Yeah, so it starts, it's very affordable, an 8-port switch. And although we intend this for businesses, we see that we sell a lot of them to consumers.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's good. So we had the more, let's say, technically advanced e-commerce companies here, and they definitely think that they're going to sell a lot to consumers because, hey, who doesn't want to know what's going on in the network when they're
exactly
like 1,000 miles away?
So I'm going to swing through the rest of the display here. Take a look at some of the other products you guys have.
So here's, we proudly present our first customer for multi-gig switches, which is Apple.
Okay.
So this is an Apple iMac Pro, your entry-level $5,000 system, which comes with extremely fast networking. It has multi-gig up to 10 gigabit built in.
Wow.
Which is great, but you can only benefit from it if you have the switch to use that big pipe.
Okay.
So we provide switches that have the 5 different speeds, so 100 meg, 1 gig, 2.5 gig, 5 gig, and 10 gig. And you can use it in any building because you don't have to replace the Ethernet cabling.
Yeah.
Because if you really want to do 10 gig over longer distance, you need Cat7 cables.
Yeah.
Well, a roll of Cat7 cables is not expensive, but having 2 guys rip out all your cables in the building is very expensive.
Yeah.
So multi-gig solves that problem. It makes you break out of the 1 gigabit ceiling without having to invest in cabling.
Cool,
and
man.
These switches, hey, we're Netgear, right? These are all very affordable.
Cool.
So you can spend more money on expensive Apple computers. So Apple actually sells them on their website, the store.
Nice.
So we combine it with 10 gig storage. So these are NAS, 2, 4, 6, and 8 bay. We focus on performance. So we don't focus on application platforms. That's for other brands. We focus only one thing, is data protection. And data protection also means the thing has to be fast. If you want to do a 1 hourly backup of all the data in a business network, the thing's got to be brutally fast. So we have models with 1 or 2 10 gig ports, and our rack mount have 4 gigabit and 2 10 gig ports, so they can actually do 24 gigabit of sustained throughput. It's very fast, but still a NAS, right? So it competes against enterprise storage, the entry-level NetApp and EMC. But what it does by using conventional drives and conventional CPU technology is the price is way lower.
Yeah.
So you see this a lot in small business, creative professionals. It's the best media server experience. If you use Plex, for example, there's no better experience than ReadyNAS because it's so incredibly fast. So if you stream 4K, for example, over multi-gig, uncompressed, there's nobody that can handle it better because these run on Xeon processors. It's a server-grade quad-core, a lot of memory. So you can run your own applications on it if you want, or just use what we provide. So most people use them for backup file service and disaster recovery, but a lot of them we sell to people that like to play with it, right? The tinkerers.
Cool.
So multi-gig, 10 gig storage, and the fact that the computers are now massively moving to either 10 gig Ethernet or multi-gig Ethernet, or they use Thunderbolt, and then the Thunderbolt 3 spec is up to 40 gigabit.
Wow.
But it's a serial process, right? It's just a pipe that goes directly to the PCI bus. So if you want to add some value to it, you need to break out from that, and that's something we're also looking at.
Okay.
So that means that the PC goes from 1 gig to multi-gig and very soon to 40 gig throughput.
Wow.
And that means we're going to sell a lot of switches.
Yeah.
So you need to bring that speed somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at wireless, the trend is either access point in business or mesh. So we have a mesh set based on our Orbi technology.
Okay.
So it uses a 1.7 gigabit backhaul. So it's called the Fast Lane 3 technology.
Okay.
Which means there are 12 antennas in this thing. So we use a 4x4 radio to do backhaul between a router and a satellite or multiple satellites. You can daisy chain, so do a multi-hop over it with mesh. We have an outdoor version of that product now.
Cool.
And if you have, for example, a big building with a smaller building, you want to connect them, but the distance is too long for a wire.
Yeah.
You can use these outdoor Orbis to build
Connect it.
It's really fast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We tested it over a kilometer or 0.7 mile over the air. It can do around 20 megabit. So it's a very long, and it's a good technology because of the radios that we use.
All right.
So it's the best-selling mesh Wi-Fi in the United States. We're number 1 in market share, and also for your business.
Nice.
So this business model is the same story again. Although we designed it for business, we hear a lot of consumers buy it.
Okay.
Because this one comes out of the box, 3 SSIDs. It has Ethernet ports on the back, also the satellite. So in a way, if you have 3 satellites and a router, and each has 3 ports on the back, you have a 12-port switch, which is virtually spread over your whole home.
Okay.
That's easy. So you don't need to run wires to the corners of the building.
Oh, nice.
And because of the backhaul, it's more than fast enough, right? There's 1.7 gig backhaul and 1.3 to the devices that you want to connect.
Cool. So then go to netgear.com to see all this stuff, right?
All right. So we have netgear.com/business. Focus on the business products.
Focus on the business stuff, what we see here.
Yep. So,
All right. Thanks for that.
Speed and convenience. That's what we sell.
Definitely. And you guys are definitely the Cadillac of networking. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, Chris.
All right.